Good morning, everybody. Day 23 of Entrepreneurialism365, where I take you behind the scenes of a day-to-day entrepreneur with a day job, a wife, and 4 kids. Happy birthday to my oldest son, 8 years old today. Jamie boy, I love you, son. Can't wait to take you out later. As for the rest of you, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's ready to grind their faces off today. We're gonna hustle hard. We're going to push our content and our brand. Pretty excited today. I got everything done last night, early this morning. I was up pretty early, but it felt good to actually get up and have about an hour to myself to just prep everything that I needed for today. Not everything, but some stuff for today. I didn't think I finished my intro. Back to the intro. Day-to-day entrepreneur, 9 to 5, husband, and father of 4. This vlog is to show you sort of a behind the scenes. It's not the way I would want, in that I don't get to record myself all day long, but I do take a morning intro here, and then I'll take a midday update, and then an evening update, or if I have the time or the or whatever it's called. If I remember, I'll make 2 midday updates. And that's just to show you guys a little more of the behind the scenes of what I do on a day-to-day. It's not always, peaches and cream. It's not always hustle. When you have a day job, you have obligations here at your day job. So it's a matter of, getting your day stuff done first before anything else, before you get in trouble, obviously. So, yeah, it's not always the easiest, and you're not able to commit 100% of your day, but I try to keep it as productive as possible. Yesterday was one of those days where it wasn't too productive, but that's the real side of it, and that's the side I want you guys to see, so that no one is discouraged the first time they have a busy day and they're not able to jump on social media or create content all day long. Sometimes they're gonna have days where you can't actually get stuff done for yourself, especially with everything else going on, a family life, a work life, and whatnot. But that's the point of this video, or these videos, is to show you the real aspect of entrepreneurialism, or entrepreneurship, however you want to call it. Hopefully this will inspire someone in some way, or remind them that, 1 day or 2 days of no hustle doesn't necessarily mean quit or you're done. It just means you're a normal person and you got to grind extra hard tomorrow to make up for it. So with that, let's get the day started right. Let's get grinding, and I'll catch you guys in a bit with an update. All right, guys, so another beautiful day, another chill Friday. A lot of inspiration out there, a lot of good stuff. It hasn't been a very productive day as I wanted it to be. Got a little busy doing a few other things here at work, and the day just kind of flew for me. I was more focused on commenting a lot throughout various posts, especially with Gary Vee putting quite a few things out today. That's where most of my day was spent, in comments, and just networking most of the day. But I feel like, in a sense, it was still a productive day. It wasn't as productive as I had wanted with the, all the posting and stuff like that. And given there's still plenty of time today, it's barely 5 or 4:20, I think, 4:20, 4:30, something like that. So there's still time. However, I'm going to be getting ready to take my son out to eat, actually my family out to eat, as it's my son's birthday. So we'll be a little busy with family today. So I'm going to try to stay as productive as possible. As I speak right now, I just remembered that I did not post day 22, and I have it ready. So again, this is an example of sometimes you're a little busier than you think, and by not automating everything, you will forget and you will fall behind. But it's all about just recovering. As soon as I end this chat here, or this video, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post that one for the day. And get that rolling, because we need to stay consistent. A video a day for a full year. We're 22 days in, nowhere near where we need to be, but we're going to keep going. As for rant or motivation or inspiration, today I kind of just, I heard echoes of what I've been saying last week or two about how we need to just produce content nonstop. We can't hesitate. The longer we wait, the more builds up against us, and we end up deciding not to do it. It becomes more of a problem for ourselves when we don't do it right away. We talk ourselves out of it, and we let others start talking about it as well, and then it just basically puts us in a position where we don't want to fail. We're so scared, or we think it's not going to work, and we talk ourselves out of any type of success before we even get started. So it's something we really need to think about. There's a lot of talk going around about Instagram dying out. Organic reach isn't getting as far as it used to. TikTok is the spot to be right now. It's hot. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's getting involved, and everybody's following Gary Vee's plan. One thing that you're not hearing too much about, though, is podcasts are going to be the next thing, in that they've been around, but most of our consumption now in information and motivation and inspiration, it's in audio form, not so much video. So production value, as far as buying equipment and stuff like that, like it's almost not as it's still of worth and it's still important, but I think currently we're pushing into a trend, and Gary Vee is correct, in more audio than it is visual. So we need to start considering, whatever it is we're doing, we need to consider stepping into the podcast and stepping into just audio forms. If you are making videos, if you are doing something like this where you're making videos for YouTube, consider forming them in a way that if someone were to close their eyes and listen to you, they can still get the same information with their eyes closed. Meaning, if you have YouTube Prime, I myself have it, or not Prime, Premium. I can lock my phone and still listen to the content that I listen to Gary Vee's videos and stuff. So I think there's a lot of people subscribe to it, and it's because we continue to stay busy with our hands. We don't have a chance to have the phones in front of us, the tablets in front of us, and not everybody is watching anymore. Most of us are listening, and in that we need to start forming our videos in a way that listening is just as valuable as actually seeing it. Whereas before, you can show demonstrations or show products by hand or information by hand, whatever you're trying to do. Now we need to consider just keeping it in audio form, so that we can visualize it in our minds as we listen. I think that's the direction we need to start going in. It's going to be valuable for us to stay in that direction, because that's where everything else is going. And those who get ahead stay ahead, as long as their content is nonstop and as long as they're mass producing content. I think that's something we need to all start considering. I myself was doing a little reflecting today. I haven't checked any of my videos in the past or anything, but I need to start doing a little more talk like this, and consider how it's going to be beneficial for the audience to listen to rather than see. So that's something we need to start doing. Something to think about as you guys go about your day. If you're already recording, start considering how you can form it in a sense that audio is going to lead the way. And if you haven't started a podcast, jump on Anchor, and it's going to put you on 10 different platforms the more you put your content out there. So, everything's there. We just got to take the initiative to get it started. So without any hesitation, we need to jump on that. So I'm going to get out of this truck. It's getting kind of hot in here. So yeah, you guys have a great day. I'll be back in a bit.